sort of getting your hands ready to sort of hit the mat before your back hits the mat. So you're doing again, reducing your profile, then walking. Then get back up. That's your back break fall done. Right, your side one is sort of, there's a few people do it different ways. I sort of think if you're standing like this, you're doing is you're throwing your arm, so you're going like that. As you sort of throw your arm, you're sort of going the direction it's going. Or you could do it this way, leg up, and this is the side you're going to throw to. So thread. Or if you're in this position, you just imagine you're going to fall sideways by throwing your arm out. That's your side one done. Normally, somebody goes and throws you, you'll end up falling sideways. That was a version left and right. Now your forward roll. People find it very hard, I think. If you want to get good at it, there's a video I could add a link if need it be. It's about doing aikido, and I think it's good because if you're lying on your back, it's easier to practice your back one. Keep your leg low. One leg goes up, goes over your shoulder. Then you're almost back into near position, combat position, depending on what we want to do. Similar principle. You're doing is you're putting your hand in as you're curling, and then this leg is the leg I'll kick up. So you're doing that. If you're standing, again, down. So it's easier, I think, to start to practice going backwards. The more you do it, the more you start to get confident. You'll get into it. And the same hand goes down. You're leaning on your shoulder, so you're falling onto this side. That's your forward roll. That's your uchikomi break falls. Back, forward roll, and side. Okay, the Judo is, I'm going to just teach it with the uchikomi bands, because this is the purpose of this whole thing, is to train yourself when you know partner. So what I would do is turn around, and I'm facing this way. I'm going to use my square, which is I'm going to start a step to step by, slide down the foot, and then lean. We take this to this side to be better. So what you're going to do is the same. You have to feel like you're going to fall forward. I'm going to use these as the legs, which would have been somebody standing here. So my target is, I've just took grips. I'm going to step by, slide down my calf, and push forward. So you can do this. So it looks like you're sort of doing slide down and you're almost pushing forward. So you're almost doing stepping by, you've got the grips and you're pushing forward. You're sort of, I use the term, you're blocking. If I'm here, he's going for this leg, I can't step back. So when he pushes me, I can maybe turn that way, but he's still going to get driving force to take me back. Okay, that's a Judo otoshi, means outside main drop, or major outside drop. Right, the ashibari, again, revert back to hang. what we've got is your square. What you're doing is trying to get your partner to step back and forth, back and forth. So as soon as you know that the person, you either pull them, you'll sweep the foot or sweep the foot. So you can use that as your 180 degree throwing line. So you're stepping back, depending on what way, and then your uchikomi kata works out by how you're steering them. So if you're steering them, you there push and pull. So it's that movement. So if you're doing that side, that way. So if you want to train your bands, it's just getting the habit. Okay. Next one is uchikomi. Is again, nobody's got any equipment. I think box back with my gi on. So what you could do is, imagining you've just took that grip, you're now going underneath the back of onto the back. So you're turning sidewards and you're floating the person. And that's just turned that into boogie. Or hori. So you're trying to go sideways and then you're lifting up. And as you lift up, you're turning the person onto their side. That person just did a side break fall. That's your 3 throws. And now go back to your partner, which is, now we're going to do uchikomi. Again, underneath, move the head, legs out, sprawled. So you're chopping the arm, okay, and you're in below the head. That's uchikomi. Next one is uchikomi. Again, 2 hands, one underneath the head, and hang. People do that. I prefer that. So if somebody pushes you, you can slide your hand out. Stops you being pushed over. Somebody tries to flick you, push you that way. So you've got ways of always returning back. You can do the sprawled out version, which is keep your 2 legs out and flat. Or you can do BJJ version and tight. Both still very good control. So it doesn't. That's all about is control. Stopping your partner moving you off it. Uchikomi means chest, all chest. I'd call, if you imagine where I'm looking like I'm doing it, I'm in an L shape. That's my body going up and going across. L shape. Okay, next one, uchikomi, which means broken. Again, it's really good if you get into it as kata. They call that near position. BJJ calls it combat position. And then you can sort of do knee on belly. There's nothing wrong with controlling your partner, but don't really be putting too much pressure. You've got your hang in your kata. The first thing you would do is you would take the hand, you'd move it down, then you would then slide from your near position to your underneath hand, then you would spin out. The difference is you're not under the head this time, you're under the arm, and hand up. If it was Gessie, it would be under, and it's under here. Okay, that's you back up, and then again always return to, I'd always say, combat position. I like it that way. It's just more or less, as soon as you nearly have thrown the guy, you're down, and then it gives you time to think about moving. And Judo and kata, you'll be away out here and you pull yourself in. That's I call near position. Okay, and then again down. Okay, this is a wee bit more harder to do because you're trying to think on it. Leg traps. How can you leg trap a box bag? It's a wee bit hard. So what you'd be doing is, if you're in that and you turn around and around, that person gets the leg trapped. Okay, then that's your uchikomi, broken, so it means tokita. Okay. Next one is bridge and roll, which is, it can be done with your grappling dummy. So if you're here and he's on chest, what you're trying to do is get your hand to go in, so then you can spin. Okay, that's called the bridge and roll escape. And next one is sit push up escape. If you're, let's see if I can do it. I'd be like this, and then I would just sit up. That's me escaped. Again, be bit. The best way I was trying to figure, you're here, you do is almost create yourself space, and then sit up. Okay, so that's your break falls, techiwaza, throws, your pins, your pin escapes. And so what you're going to do, if you imagine you're doing a shiro, you'll end up in a Osuga Toshi and end up in a Gesekatami. That's your mon, first mon. Second mon would be Yoku Yukimi, Diashibari, Muni Katami with your bridge roll escape. Your third mon is forward roll, ukigoshi, gesekatami, and sit up escape. Okay. I was now asking you to do the combinations. Again, you can still get away with your boxing bag. Say I took my grips and I just done down the side, roll over, straight in, gesekatami. Okay. Next one is Diashibari. So again, Diashibari ends in Domini Katami. So imagine you're just going to step a foot, sweep, in. Again, step in. Again, Uki Otoshi. You'd have been behind the back. As soon as you'd have done that throw, bang, your hand would have fell there. Okay. That's your 3 transition throws. Okay, now he's going to ask you, what's dojo? Is your hall, jidongi, is what you're wearing, sore, sandals, hajime, start, mate, stop. Uchikomi means pin on, dokita means pin broken, rei, seat it, slide forward. Always still trying to look at your partner. Okay, you can sort of do a nice diamond shape and look, and if your partner comes at you, you can pull your knife out. Randori means free practice with your training partner. What you'll hear of uki, which is the person being thrown, and tori is the thrower. That is your red belt syllabus. And it also works as your first mon, second mon, third mon, which is as the saying goes, to uchikomi. So really what happens is the person will throw you up in a soto otoshi. The person will end up going into a back break fall. Then what you do is then you go straight to the pin. Your partner then will do the trap and roll, or trap, leg traps. That's how you escape. So really what you're doing is your uke has two parts of the job, your tori has two parts of the job. So the tori would be in your soto otoshi and your gesekatame. Your uke will be doing uchikomi and your leg trap. And then goes to the next one, which is your second one, which is the ashibarai. Your uke will be doing uchikomi, your tori will be doing unikatame, and your uke would be doing bridge roll escape. And it can be repeated if you're the tori or the uke. Third mon is you'd be doing uke otoshi, or uke goshi. Then it turns into he would do my mawari yukimi, and you do angazuri gesekatame, and then your uke will do is your sit up, and then as I was saying, that's your combinations with soto otoshi into gesekatame, the ashibari into unikatame, uke goshi into gazuri gesekatame. That's your 6th cue and 1st, 2nd and 3rd mon. Okay, thank you.